Hey there guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about the Not a Hero DLC and the Unknown DLC that's going to be coming out at some point, a story DLC. We don't really have any details on it, but today we'll be talking about these two topics. So Capcom recently developed a video which was to give us some more information about why Not a Hero isn't out here. They told us it's going to be delayed, and they revealed a bunch of information about the future oncoming DLC for Resident Evil 7. As always guys, I will put the video in the description, so if you guys want to go check out the source, which is the official Capcom video, you can to verify all of this. And maybe there's something in there I didn't cover in the video that might be interesting as well, so always go check that out if you want to. So it looks like big delays are going to be a thing. We talked about this in my previous video. They'd already talked about polishing it up, but it looks like the actual release date of spring might be missed now. So you could interpret this two ways, because they're kind of scarce on details and not really giving an estimated time, which we'll get into later as to why that is. But you could interpret it as either it's going to be delayed until the end of spring, or maybe just a little bit later and we'll get it soon in a month or two. But you could also interpret it as they're going to miss the spring release date altogether. Obviously most people would wish for the first, but I really think the second is how it's going to be. We're going to have to wait until after spring to get this. Now, a lot of people may be disheartened to hear that, but let's get into the fact that the devs were scarce about details. They didn't want to give an estimated date after this. I believe the reason for this, which a lot of people can assume is reasonable, is because they don't want to give a target date. They don't want to set up people's expectations again just to fall back. They want to provide the best quality product, and without any target date, they can work on the game as much as needed until that DLC is polished to maximum efficiency. This could take anywhere from 1 to 6 months. We have no idea really, to be honest, how much work they are putting into this and exactly what is changing. I do believe people should be in the more optimistic mindset about this though. This is good. It's a free DLC and they're taking extra time to polish it out. In my opinion, as a gamer, that's the best thing you can ask for. In the current industry, it's so common for us to be screwed over as gamers, to have rush dates, targets, to have people cutting so much content out. So this is the best thing. There's no way any gamer can really deny that. There's also a surprising lack of information about Not a Hero. So if you remember the banned footage DLCs, the daughter DLCs, these received pictures and information, Famitsu articles with interviews about the details about them way before they came. Even Resident Evil 7 itself got a bunch of revealing trailers close to the release date. So Not a Hero has not had any of these trailers, no interviews, no Famitsu articles, no hints. The only thing is we got the data mined leak, which revealed a bunch of information about the DLC. And then we get this picture recently from an interview, which I'll link in the description again as always. And this shows the heads up display that's going to be in Resident Evil 7's Not a Hero DLC. So you have the clear air warning on there showing the gas mask. I don't want to get into too many spoilers here, but there's also a model of Chris Redfield with the gas mask on in third person to show you what it looks like. The article itself doesn't really reveal any new information, and the translation is a little bit iffy at best, so if you guys do want to go check that out, you can anyway. And with that being the only piece of information, I would say it is reasonable to assume we're going to have to expect a lot longer on the release date. There's just nothing to hint it's close by. There is one more interesting piece of information that is revealed in the video. So this one is the upcoming story DLC. Now this was officially announced and it was even put in the season pass, but it was then promptly removed. People were confused and wondering why the season pass only had 2 pieces of DLC, which didn't actually amount to the full season pass. There was all sorts of wild theories, such as maybe it gave you early access to Not a Hero DLC, maybe it gave you other things, but I always went in on the point that they did say in an early interview, and the fact that it is officially listed there's going to be an upcoming story DLC. Now it was also hinted at in interviews that the DLC will be taking place in an unknown location with a new character not presented in Resident Evil 7, so this could be absolutely anybody. The thing about this though is the story is going to be very unrelated to the main story of RE7. We don't know how connected it's going to be, or maybe it'll actually just set up Resident Evil 8 itself. There's nothing really to speculate what kind of character or story to expect, and it's unfortunate there is so little details about this hot topic, but if there is any details that come up, you know I will be on that first. I'm just glad again that Capcom confirmed that this is upcoming, because I've seen a lot of people in the communities confused and wondering if it is, and some of them even not knowing there is an upcoming story DLC to be released. Anyway, thanks for watching guys. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like as always, and subscribe if you haven't. It means the world to me. Anyway, take it easy guys as always. Have a beautiful day, and peace.